Hi everyone. Now we are going to discuss about the mammalia characteristics. And last time we learned about what, especially for aves and reptilia, aves, amphibians, what characteristics. Compare with these animals, the mammalias are totally different. How can you say these animals are totally different? What is the difference between other animals with mammals? What are the major differences between them? Okay, if you observe any mammalia, around us, we are seeing what so many mammalians. Especially the mammalians animals, the body. Why? Because the name given what mammalia. That is very important. The name given generally earlier classes we learnt about what which gives milk to the children or babies. That is we can call mammalia. Okay. Not only that is the exact meaning, not exact meaning of mammalia. Mammalia means what? Which is having what? Mammary glands. Mammary glands. Mammary glands. These glands are nothing but which are modified mammary glands. Sweat glands are modified into mammary glands. Sweat glands are modified into milk glands are nothing but we can call also called milk gland. Milk glands are mammary glands. These glands, the modified and produce what? Milk. That means the special characteristics of mammalia means what? It gives milk to the children. It milk to the offspring. That means will be consist what? Mammary glands in their body. Mammary glands, which are mammary glands? Which are modified sweat glands. Mammary glands means nothing, modified sweat gland. That is what we can call mammary glands. It produce what? Milk. That is a special feature of mammalia compared with other animals. If you observe in other animals, whatever is other animal, whatever we are around us, in our surroundings, we are observed buffalo, goat, sheep. Whatever animal is there, the animal, the body, even primitive man also, the animal body covered with what? Fur. Animal body covered with what? Fur. What is the meaning of fur? Or hair-like structure. The body is covered with what? Hair-like structure. That is also one of the special characteristics of what? Mammalia. One is mammary glands. The second one is what? Fur. It is covered with fur and hair-like structure. And if you observe in other animals also, mammals, buffalo, goat, sheep, lion, tiger, whatever animal, compare with other animals. Just you have to imagine birds, amphibians, reptiles. They do not have what? External pinnae. What is the meaning of external earlobe? External pinnae. External pinnae is absent in other animals. But in mammalia, having what? External pinnae. Pinnae are external earlobe is present in mammals. Okay, these are the special characteristics we will observe in mammalia. One more characteristics also. One more characteristics, if you observe the mammalia shows what? Parental care. Parental care. What is the meaning of parental care? Parental care means what? Compare with other animals like amphibians, even reptiles also showing parental care. Compare with reptiles and aves, the mammalia shows more parental care, parental care. It takes the care about their offsprings. It takes the care about their what? Babies. So that it is called parental care. These are the special characteristics of what? Mammalias. If you use the word mammalia, the animals, whatever is there around us, whatever we are seeing, okay, especially themselves having what? Mammary glands, which are modified sweat glands, nothing but we can call also called milk glands, and the body is covered with fur or hair, and pinnae and external earlobe is present. Okay, and parental care, they are showing what? More parental care with their offsprings. These are the special characteristics of mammalia. What are the general characteristics of mammalia? Other characteristics. The body. If you observe the body of mammalia, generally the body divided into, okay, head, neck, trunk, In some animals we are observed tail also, except human beings. Okay. In some animals we are observed what? Tail also. That means the body divided into head, neck, trunk and tail. Okay. And in body, in skin, which glands are present? Sweat glands, and also oil glands, nothing but we can call sebaceous glands. It consists what? Skin is covered with what? Having what? Sweat glands and sebaceous glands, nothing but oil glands. Okay, that is what especially for the body, and covered with what? Fur. So body covered with fur or hair-like structure. Okay, that is body mainly divided into head, neck, trunk and tail. Okay, that is information about body. And what about the digestion in mammals? Which type of digestive system we will observe in mammals? Complete digestive system. Digestive system, which type of digestive system we will observe in mammalia? Complete digestive system. Digestive system. What is complete digestive system? In alimentary canal, the mouth and anus is present in opposite direction. The mouth is in upper region, anterior region, anus is posterior region. Both are having what? Especially for lip-like structures, and both are having in opposite direction, and mouth and both anus, both holes are present, so that it is called complete digestive system. Okay, and whatever the mouth, especially for mouth open into oral cavity or buccal cavity, In oral cavity, we will observe salivary glands. Salivary glands are these salivary glands are useful to produce what? Saliva. In that saliva is having what? Enzyme. Which enzyme? Ptyalin enzyme. In salivary glands, especially for three types of salivary glands, we will observe in mammalia: lingual, sublingual, and parotid glands. These are what? Salivary glands, which produce saliva. In that saliva, ptyalin enzyme is there, or amylase enzyme is there. What is the use of it? Is useful for partially digestion of carbohydrates. Okay, and which type of teeth are present in oral cavity or buccal cavity? Diphyodont. Di means two. Diphyodont means two types of teeth are present. Generally, the most of the mammalian having what? Diphyodont types of teeth. That means two types of teeth. What are they? One is permanent teeth, and milk teeth. Okay, so that it is called diphyodont. And thecodont means what? Teeth are located in socket. Teeth are located in socket. Jawbone. Okay, teeth are located in jawbone, so that it is called especially for thecodont. First, diphyodont means what? Two types of teeth are present in their lifetime. One is permanent teeth and milk teeth. Milk teeth are permanent teeth. And thecodont means what? Teeth are located in socket, jaw socket. Okay, teeth are located in jaw socket, so that it is called thecodont type of teeth. And heterodont. What is the meaning of heterodont? Means what? All teeth are not in similar in structure. Different structures of teeth is there. So that is we can call thecodont type of teeth. What are thecodont? Okay, molars, premolar, canines, okay, and incisors. There are the four types of teeth. That means that all teeth are not in same structure. Hetero means what? Different. Various types of teeth are present. Okay, so that we can call hetero type of teeth. That means which type of teeth are present in oral cavity, mammalian oral cavity? Diphyodont means two types of teeth, permanent and milk teeth. And thecodont means what? Teeth are located in sockets, jaw sockets. And heterodont means what? Teeth are having various type of, all teeth are not in same in size. Some are sharp, some are what? sickle shape, some different shapes of what teeth are present. Teeth are 4 types of teeth are present in mammalian. The mammalian: oral cavity, molar, premolars, and canine, and incisors. Okay, and what about the circulatory system? Next, circulation. If you observe the most of the mammalians, or which type of circulatory system is present? In closed circulatory system. Closed circulatory system. That means circulation occurs, the blood circulates in blood vessels. Blood circulates in blood vessels. So that it is called closed circulatory system. And heart is divided into 4 chambers. That is also very important. Heart is divided into 4 chambers. 4 chambers. 2 atria, 2 ventricles. Which type of circulation we will call? That circulation is double circulation. Okay, and also called double circulation. One side, right side, and left side 2 chambers. Right, left side 2 chambers. The blood circulates in right side deoxygenated blood, and left side circulates what? Oxygenated blood. So that heart is divided into 4 chambers. Just we will compare. Fishes having 2 chambers, amphibians 3 chambers, reptile 3 chambers, except crocodile 4 chambers, undivided, and aves 4 chambers, and even in all mammals the heart is divided into 4 chambers, 2 atriums, 2 ventricles. Okay, so that which type of circulatory system we will observe in mammalian? Closed circulatory system. The blood circulates in blood vessels. Okay, so that we can call closed circulatory system. And the respiration, how respiration occurs in especially in mammalia. In respiration, pulmonary respiration. Pulmonary respiration means what? Respiration occurs with what? Lungs. Okay, the right lung divided into 3 lobes and left lung divided into 2 lobes. Okay, lungs are the respiratory organs in mammalia. What about neural system? Neural system means nervous system. The neural system or nervous system is what? Well developed nervous system we will observe in these animals. Well developed nervous system, brain is well developed. Compared with other animal, the human being brain is well developed. But lot of what? Gyrus and cell size, lot of foldings we will observe in human being brain. Okay, human brain, especially for it is divided into 2 hemispheres. Okay, so that it is divided into 2 hemispheres. Human being or mammalian brain, it is divided into 2 hemispheres. These 2 hemispheres are connected with what? Bundle of nerves. Bundle of nerves. We can call that is corpus callosum. Corpus callosum. What is corpus callosum? Means what? Human being brain is what? It is divided into 2 hemispheres. These 2 hemispheres connected with what? Bundle of nerves. Okay, this bundle of nerves we can call corpus callosum. And also in human being brain, what it consists? What? Optic lobes. 4 optic lobes. These 4 optic lobes we can call corpora quadrizemina. Corpora quadrizemina. Okay, that means human being, not only human being, even mammals, well developed nervous system we will observe in mammalia. Even it is divided into central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, and autonomous nervous system. Even in central nervous system, the brain, the 2 hemispheres divided into 2 hemispheres. 2 hemispheres are connected with what? Bundle of His. The bundle of His we can call especially for corpora quadrizemina. Sorry, corpus callosum. And corpora quadrizemina is the 4 optic lobes is there, which is useful for detect the smell and vision. That is we can call especially for 4 optic lobes, corpora quadrizemina. Okay, that is means what? In mammalia, which type of nervous system we will observe? Well developed nervous system. And what about the reproduction in mammals? If you observe the mammalia, the reproduction in mammalia, mammalians are showing what? Sexual dimorphism. Sexual dimorphism. That means, what is sexual dimorphism? Means what? The male and female reproductive system is separate, and male and female organism showing different types of reproductive system. Male reproductive system is separate, female reproductive system is separate. They look like different, okay? But reproductive systems are different in male and female. So that is we can call sexual dimorphism. And fertilization is internal fertilization. Fission of male and female gametes occurs inside the body. And one more important thing, and development is also internal development. Internal development, and fertilization is internal, and development is also internal development. Internal development. What some of the animals, especially for which is laying eggs, for example, primitive mammals is there. Primitive mammals. The most of the mammals are viviparous. Viviparous means what? They are giving birth to young ones. Directly they are giving birth to young ones. But few means primitive mammals. Primitive mammals, prototheria, primitive mammals. Okay, like duckbill, platypus, ornithorhynchus, spiny anteater, echidna, whatever we can call. That is primitive mammals which are observed in Tasmania and Tanzania. Okay, these animals are laying eggs. That means oviparous. It is a special characteristics of one. That means these mammals are having oviparous. That means laying eggs, and also consists what? Crab glands are modified into what? Mammary glands. In that, animals also which are oviparous, like duckbill, platypus, ornithorhynchus, primitive mammalia. These are oviparous. And okay, the secret, that means mammary glands are present, but nipples are absent. Especially one more feature of mammalia, the nipples, having nipples. Even male organisms also having nipple. But here in primitive mammalia, nipples are absent. Okay, the secret, they produce milk to their mouth. Okay, so that is oviparous. Especially later we will discuss about what? Monotremata. Okay, oviparous animals. Some are mammalians also oviparous, but the secret what? Milk with mammary glands. Okay, anyway, okay, fertilization is internal development. Some are, we will observe what? Viviparous, mostly viviparous. Primitive mammals are oviparous. Okay, so they are showing what? Sexual dimorphism. And placenta. Placenta, whatever embryonic membrane is present. In some animals, placenta is absent, like monotremata, especially for prototheria. Okay. Anyway, these are the characteristics of mammalia. Special characteristics of mammalia. And one more important thing is the special characteristic of mammalia. Mammalia means what? Mammalians are warm-blooded animals. Warm-blooded animals. Already we learned. What is warm-blooded animal? The temperature is constant in their body. Temperature is constant. Temperature is constant. In another, for example, amphibians are phycalothermic. That means cold-blooded animal. Reptiles are cold-blooded animal. Even aves and mammalians are warm-blooded animal. That means their body temperature is always constant. So that we can call warm-blooded animals. These are the special characteristics of mammalia. Thank you.